Welcome, Leos, and thank you for being here today. This is your weekly love message for week commencing Monday the 29th of November through to Sunday the 5th of December 2021. On the left-hand side will be your crowning message cards, and on the right-hand side your crowning wisdom message cards. So let's jump straight in and have a look and see what your overarching crowning message is for the week ahead. Okay, so the Leos that I am picking up this week, during the meditation and pre-shuffle for your weekly reading, I received the channeled message that there is something that you have done or you are going to do and you are fully aware of it. Now it almost feels as if either you are denied or are going to be denying a connection, or you shut something down. But it feels as if you knew what you were doing at the time of doing it. Okay, I feel that many of you have changed through that experience. Okay, but it also feels as if you want to reach out to your twin flame, okay, but not quite sure how to. So you're being guided to feel your way through this connection. All right, let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning messages? Thank you. Oh wow, it's time for me to heal now. Okay, so it almost feels as if Leos, you've gone through an awakening. You may have shut down a connection, avoided it, resisted it in some shape, form or another. And I feel through that process of you doing that, you've been activated. I don't know what's happened, but it feels as if you've been activated in some shape, form or another. And this experience has changed you. It really, really does. And it feels as if you want to reach out to your person, but you may also understand that you've got to heal from denying, cutting out this person, resisting, avoiding, whatever. But yeah, you knew what you were doing at the time. You did know what you were doing. So it almost feels as if you may have even known that this person was your twin flame, but you still shut it down in for some reason. Oh my God. I am becoming a better person. OMG. Whatever this experience is, for the Leos that I'm picking up, this has changed you quite profoundly. Now, your channeled message let me know that you're not the same person that this person thought you was at the time of denying, avoiding, resisting the connection. You've definitely come out the other side a better person, or you're definitely in that process. But you know that you've got time, you've got to heal. So for many of you, the driver behind cutting someone out, avoiding, resisting, denying a connection, you may have had unhealed wounds that you needed to deal with. And it almost feels as if whoever it is that you encountered triggered that. And I feel that even though you may have felt the connection and you knew that cutting them down, shutting down the relationship, was perhaps maybe even going to be painful, you've done it anyway. You are definitely healing, possibly from a past unhealed wound that this person triggered. But I also feel that you are healing from whatever it is you've done. I'm intuitively picking up that it was something to do with denial, avoidance, resistance. You're healing from that as well, because you've come out the other end a better person, because this person has triggered a deep wound that you needed to heal. But also it feels as if like now you've got to kind of heal what you knew that you'd done by denying, resisting a connection. Look at that. I cannot even believe that. Look at what's come out. You came closer than anyone. This is you. This is all about you, Leos. Your channeled message, I didn't pick anything up of your twin flame. It was all about you. This person connected with you in a way that was very, very profound. And it was, they triggered an unhealed wound. And it almost feels as if you knew that this person was somebody kind of different to any kind of energy or person that you've ever connected before. This person, like, or do you know what? It almost feels as if this person cracked open your heart. And what you saw in there, you knew that you needed to heal from. But for many of you, it almost feels as if it's almost, how can I put this? It's like this person cracked open your heart to reveal an unhealed wound that you needed to face. It could be trauma, it could be loss, it could be bereavement, it could be a past love that you never really got over and you buried it. And so when this person came along, like, unbeknown to you, they just hit you closer than anybody else has come to that wound. Yeah. And it feels as if you shut down the relationship, or shut down or denied or resisted the connection because you knew that you needed to heal from a past wound, unhealed wound. So you knew what you were doing at the time that you had done it. And I feel that the message that's coming through is that you've come out the other end. Yeah, your channel's message clearly was letting me know that you are not the same person that this person knew you when they first encountered you, or you both encountered each other. And then look, I am becoming a better person. You've gone on a massive healing journey, Leos. And whoever you're connecting with, they triggered it. And it almost sounds and feels like you had to shut it down, avoid the connection, resist the connection, because you knew that you weren't up to the level spiritually to pursue things with them. And you know something? Only your twin flame could have triggered that in you, you know? All right, let's have a look at your crown and wisdom message. Wow. My angels and spirit guides, thank you. First message, look at that. Oh my God. 911 silver heart here, representing your psychic abilities. Union is in the air, but are you ready? Take care of unfinished business. I cannot even bloody make this reading up. That is exactly what you done. That's exactly what you done. You took care of unfinished business before you could come into union with this person. And so as a result, you weren't ready for them. You weren't ready for them. You felt the connection. They came closer than anyone. You felt the connection, but it triggered something within you that you needed to deal with. Unfinished business. And I'm picking up that it was unhealed wound, trauma, loss, bereavement, whatever. And it almost feels as if you shut down the connection, avoided it, resisted it because you weren't ready. And your psyche was awoken to tell you that you weren't ready. But you didn't tell them. You didn't tell them. Because it feels as if you were almost trying to figure it out yourself. And there we go, 8, 2, 9. Pay attention to your dreams. Hidden information is waiting to be discovered. I feel as you continue on your healing journey, okay, many of you may want to reach out to this person. It almost feels as if you can connect with them as your psyche is opening. I'm picking up, you can possibly communicate with them on the astral plane. And I feel as that's why your channeled message was saying that you need to feel your way through this part of the healing journey, and part of the twin flame journey with this person. And as you pay attention to your dreams, the hidden information, I almost feel as if it will be your twin flame encouraging you, strengthening you, and letting you know that they understand. Like, they understand that you weren't ready for them. And I feel that you will see that through your third eye chakra, but many of you may intuitively, through your psychic abilities, like communicate with this person. But it feels it has to be done on a very spiritual level, because it's like your 3D self is still not ready. You're still taking care of business. And then, oh wow, look at that. Try to see things from your twin flame's perspective to gain a better understanding. Yeah, I almost feel as if this is more wisdom from your twin flame, which is what I was just saying. It's almost as if your twin flame is going to let you know with hidden information in your dreams, okay, that they understand that you were going through something, that you weren't quite ready for them. It almost feels as if whoever you're connecting to is quite psychic themselves, or they have some sort of spiritual gift, okay? So it's almost as if they knew when you shut down, resisted, avoided the connection, that you weren't ready, that there was something that you needed to heal from. And I feel as you're coming out the other end, becoming a better person, and yeah, absolutely, you're not the same person that you were when you first encountered your twin flame. It almost feels as if by communicating with them on that astral plane, keeping your mind open, your third eye open, your psychic abilities, you will be able to speak to them, see things from their perspective, and understand that they totally got it. They got that you weren't ready for the connection. And so therefore it almost feels as if they kind of held their faith with the connection, knowing that perhaps their purpose at the time of meeting you was to trigger you to deal with unfinished business, which I am picking up was an unhealed wound. Deep, Leos, whoever you're connecting with, it's deep, all right? Okay, Leos, if this message is resonating for you already, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really does help to push this video out to other Leos. It also enables you to get those notifications of when I'm uploading new messages. And of course, it does help to support the channel. So I thank you in advance for your support and encouragement. It's really, really appreciated. Existing subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for all your support, encouragement and donations. It is truly appreciated. And I hope that you all receive a useful and meaningful message from this week's reading. All right, let's get into your main love message. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the twin flames of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love on their twin flame journey? Week commencing Monday the 29th of November through to Sunday the 5th of December 2021. What is their current energy, spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Leo, that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below and all around me, thank you. Leos, any of the cards that jumped out in the pre-shuffle and meditation for your weekly read, if they come out on camera, I'll call them out for you. Woo, okay, pride and ego. Okay, so I feel as if whoever you are connecting with, they might have been operating a little bit out of pride and ego. Or they recognize that you are acting out of pride and ego. You are definitely not the same person that they knew you when they first encountered you. Okay, yeah. I'm not even being funny. This is all about you, Leo. Whoever you are connecting with is very, very spiritual. This pride and ego is not them, it's you. You operated from a place of pride and ego, and many of you may have spoken, denied, resisted, cut this person out. It was cycles. It was a cycle that this person came in to break you out of. Many of you may have shut yourself off to love, okay? Because of unfinished business that you hadn't dealt with, unhealed wounds, okay? And this person, it feels as if they triggered the cycle of rebirth for you to pay attention. And that's exactly what your what your crowning message is, and your crowning message and your channeled message was echoing. So it feels as if whoever you are connecting with knew that you were going through. Yeah, look. They knew that you were bound to a cycle of hurt, trauma, unfinished business. Their job was to help you to break out of that cycle. That's why they came closer than anyone to you. It's like this person knew that you were operating from pride and ego. When you said to them, no, I don't feel the same way. No, you know, I'm not pursuing this. Avoided it, resisted, denied the connection. Many of you, the connection may have taken a bit of a turn around becoming a little bit toxic, okay? It almost feels as if this person knew that they had to go through this cycle with you, okay, to help you to break out of that bondage from unfinished business, past pain, past trauma. Oh, look at that. And Leos, look at that, received. You received the message loud and clear. Absolutely. And I almost feel as if you received the message that this person came closer to you and your heart space than anybody that you knew. You also knew that this person was pretty special, okay? Unlike anybody that you had encountered. But it almost feels as if you also knew that you weren't ready for the union because you had some toxicity that you needed to clear out of your energy. They knew it. Okay, I also feel as if you also received the message that you needed to heal from being bound to past unfinished business in order to come into union with this person. And as you received that message, I feel as if many of you shut down the connection because you weren't ready. Yeah, look at that. Big dreams. You went deep. You went deep into your emotions. This person hit you in your heart space so deep that many of you may have hid. It may have, when it first happened, it almost feels as if it was kind of foggy. You know, when you're kind of like waking up from a dream. Yeah, look, big dreams. You know, when you're waking up from a dream of where you've shut down your heart space for so long, and as you wake up, it becomes a bit foggy. That's what I kind of feel. And it's almost as if that toxicity, whatever it is you were bound to, that was unfinished business, it's almost as if that, yeah, it was time for you to cut that cord. Cut that cord of, because it was like it was anchoring you. It was stopping you from moving forward. You received that loud and clear. Bit foggy, bit unknown, okay? But you definitely went deep. You had to go deep. But I also feel with this big dreams card, it again, the blue representing the throat chakra. Pay attention to your dreams. Look at that. Look, dreams and dreams. Pay attention to your dreams because I feel that your person is going to speak to you through your dreams. And that's where you're going to see, if you go even deeper, it's almost like you'll see the perspective of your twin flame, that they knew that you were operating from a place of pride and ego when you spoke or took actions that that denied or cut or resisted, avoided the connection. And it's because you received, as soon as this person hit your energy space, you knew that you had unfinished business to deal with. I feel that this person knew that their job was to break you out of a cycle. That's why they came closer to you than anybody. Like I said, Leos, only your twin flame could have triggered for you to break out of cycles, triggered a rebirth, a change, which I saw. These cards are sticking up here. So first card, yeah, look, this is your energy, the Knight of Swords. You said something really cutting to this person, operating from a place of pride and ego. Wow, and the Star in reverse. So the Star represents somebody that you have lived many lives with. With the 2 jugs there, this is somebody that is a twin flame. That's my sign of a twin flame, ultimate soulmates. This is a twin flame reading, so I feel that that's given us confirmation that this is definitely your twin flame. With it coming in reverse, you were absolutely confused by this connection. Yeah, confused how this person came closer to you. Like I said, I felt as if this person went straight to your heart, cracked open your heart to deal with unfinished business. You reacted quite curt, quite blunt, quite judgmental. You may have said stuff that you recognize that you needed to deal with unfinished business because you felt this connection, but it almost feels as if you were very confused initially. With the Wheel of Fortune coming in reverse, well, this is divine intervention coming in here. It does very much feel as if you were blocked. You were blocked. Many of you may have had a lot of misfortune, a lot of bad luck, a lot of chaos, but it also indicates that you resisted breaking a cycle of unfinished business because it's like it had you so anchored. You know, it's like it's time now to cut that toxicity, cut that cord. It's almost as if you can imagine the pain or trauma that you have gone through, which is this unfinished business, it's almost as if your energy and that energy became one. It became so toxic that you couldn't even differentiate yourself from pain. You blocked breaking the cycle. And so this is why it's coming up on this person's side, because their job was to help you come out of that confusion, come out and see the unfinished business that you needed to heal, to fix, to face. And it's so like as they entered your life, it was like you were waking up really smoggy. You know, when you've been sleeping for such a long time, you wake up, you're a bit dazed, a bit foggy, like what day is it? That's exactly what happens with you. Let's continue. You also could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius in your chart. And look at the 10 of Cups. So it almost feels as if their happiness with the 10 of Cups was blocked because you hadn't identified a cycle of pain, unhealed trauma and wounds that had you bound. It blocked their happiness with you. You are their 10 cups. You are their wish fulfillment. And by you not addressing something painful, unfinished business that anchored you, that had you so twisted up that your energy couldn't differentiate what was you and what was pain, it blocked their happiness. It blocked you and them coming into union. Let's continue. My angels and spirit, thank you. Yeah, look, this person wants to build a future with you. But they knew, I feel that this person feels quite bound to you. It's like this person knows you. Like, whether or not they can even articulate it, they just know that they are supposed to build a future with you. They're supposed to be with you. But on their side, look, the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. The Star card is reversed. The Ten of Cups is reversed. Because you blocked the connection by something that you had said out of pride and ego. Because this person came closer to you than anybody around your heart space. And the purpose was to trigger you to break out of a toxic cycle of unfinished business. Because this person knows that their job is to build a future with you. And the only way to build the future with you is to help you on that journey to break out of unfinished business. Whatever it is had you anchored. Thank you. And that's why it explains why they're saying, you know, pay attention to your dreams, because you will see the perspective of this person. It almost feels as if you'll be like, wow, I knew that you came closer to me than anyone, but crikey, I didn't realize. It's almost like this person is just mirroring your soul. Yeah. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, I feel as if almost like you just blocked the dreams and hopes of this person coming into your life, because you were tangled up in this toxic unfinished business of your heart, of your soul. Many of you with the Four of Cups may have been quite depressed for a long time, maybe not fully understanding it, maybe isolated yourself, really cut yourself off, separated yourself from your heart. It's almost, God, I can't even explain it. It's almost as if whatever this unfinished business was, it's almost as if your heart from a spiritual level stopped beating. You just weren't connecting with it. This is you in separation because of the toxicity of whatever pain that you needed to heal from. Just gripped you, Leos. Like gripped you in a way that, gosh, I can't even articulate too tough. But look, justice, beautiful. You have received the message that you need to balance out yourself first and foremost, almost reconciling with your heart because you've been in separation with yourself for so long. But I also feel as if you want reconciliation with this person. You received that message that you have a soul contract with them. Many of you with the Justice, the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card, I would say that the two of you have been married in past lives. But you definitely have a soul contract with this person. Like I said, there was nobody other than your twin flame that could have triggered you breaking out of a cycle of something that was unfinished. And it was deep. Leos, it was so deep within your soul, within your heart, that you didn't even recognize it. You wouldn't have even attributed that is what was giving you a lot of bad luck, a lot of, nothing going right, things going up and down. It's almost as if you were consumed by like this real dark shadow of hurt. And yeah, it was a broken heart that is now being balanced, and you received the message. that whatever had your heart bound, it was because of a broken heart. And with the Knight of Swords coming here, I feel that many of you, you want to speak your truth now. See, notice the Knight here. This is kind of, you know, anger, frustration, cutting, hurt. Here, this is more with the Owl here. You want to speak your truth from a place of wisdom now, because you've gone deep. You've gone deep, received the message that your heart was broken, like big time broken. Time to balance it. Your person helped you to see the cycle that you were in. And it almost feels as if as you come out of that foggy kind of waking up, it's like, aha, that's why I've been feeling so low for so many years. Or that's why, you know, nothing really seems to kind of go my way. Maybe many of you with the blue here, maybe you couldn't speak. It almost feels as if whatever had you bound muzzled your throat chakra. You could never really speak with wisdom, with what you were truly feeling, water, emotions. You're waking up to that. And you're waking up with a lot of freaking wisdom. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine. This is a real heavy reading, Leos. And it's not going to be for all of you. I do apologize. But those of you that will resonate with it, congratulations, you've turned a corner. And look at that, yeah. It's almost as if with the 7 of Swords, with the 3 Swords, which is that heartache, this is recovery. This is you recovering from fear, from confusion. Many of you, whatever it is that, whatever's not gone right in your life, like, you know, if you were a little bit depressed, this shit kept you up at night. Many of you may have had a lot of real disturbing dreams. It was almost as if your soul was trying to connect your mind, body, spirit, heart, to help you to wake up from the confusion. You see that fogginess of the cycle that you were anchored to around unfinished business of a broken heart that you never healed from. This is recovery. It's like your heart is no longer holding secrets from you. And I feel, I mean, it's a twin flame message. It feels as if the hidden messages is what your spirit team were trying to give you in your dreams. But it took your twin flame to enter your life, to crack you open, so that you could receive the messages that your divine spirit universe was giving you. So you are most definitely not the same person that your person encountered when you first met each other. And I feel many of you do want to talk. You want to talk, but not sure how to. Because whatever you said to this person, it was out of pride and ego. Many of you shut down the relationship. So I feel that your channel's message is pretty on point in terms of feel your way through this. Because I feel that as your psychic abilities awaken and get stronger, as you come out of that fogginess of almost your heart being asleep for so long, that your twin flame will connect to you on the astral plane, and almost encourage you in dreams, signs, synchronicities in the 5D, that they knew that their job, their purpose was to help you to break out of a cycle of unfinished business. And they totally understand. So like, don't sweat it, don't sweat it. They knew. You're connecting to somebody that's pretty special, Leos. But then you are pretty special because they're your twin flame. So it almost feels as if the same kind of spiritual abilities they have, you're just discovering it with your psyche. Wow. Let's have a look and see what your twin flame messages are to each other. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your twin flame messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in love on their twin flame journey. Thank you. First card is, wow. Your first message is, your words linger in my mind. Did I not say that you said something? Shut down this person, avoided it, resisted it. Because you were operating from a place of pride and ego. They may have said something to you that triggered, helped you to receive, that you had unfinished business to deal with. And if this person said to you kind of along the lines, okay, no problem, you know, maybe I got the wrong end of the stick or whatever, that lingers in your mind. And that is why I feel many of you don't know how to approach this person in the 3D, because it's like, shit, did I really screw this up? You didn't. This person knew that you were going through a transition. They knew that their purpose was to help you to break out of a cycle of bondage around unfinished business, which broke your heart. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your twin, thank you, your second message to your twin, or their message to you. Your words, sorry, oh, do you know what? The two of you are intertwining, because I felt that that was you. So their words, your words, yeah, your words are lingering in their minds, but I also feel that their words are lingering in your mind as well. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I feel that this person is receiving signs that basically you are breaking out of the bondage, that maybe many of you will approach them, okay, on the astral plane to see things from their perspective. It almost feels as if they're getting themselves ready. They can't ignore the messages that they're receiving. I feel from their psyche that you are, yeah, you've gone through a transformation. Your message to them, we will be together again. And it almost feels as if, Leos, you're absolutely confident in that. So many of you, as you receive that hidden message, many of you, your spirit team may come in and tell you, don't worry, Leos, you and your person will be together again. And it feels as if they're going to let you know that on the astral plane. Wow. And your final message to them, our connection still affects you. Our connection still affects me, absolutely. Because you went deep, deep in your dreams, deep in your emotions to deal with unfinished business so the two of you can come into union. And one more card for both of you. Whoop. Oh, maybe two. On their side, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. On your side, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Yeah, that's the depth that you went down. And it almost, do you know what? It almost feels as if your person, doesn't know if they can meet your expectations in terms of, how can I put this in a nice way? You may like really be in awe of this person because of how deep this person got to you to help you to break a cycle of unfinished business. And it almost feels as if they're kind of like a little bit secure, like, you know, I'm no one special. I'm just kind of like your twin flame. I knew that I needed to do this, so please don't put me on a pedestal. I don't want that. I just want you to get through whatever it is you need to get through. You and I will be all right. And both of you, your message to each other, I miss you regardless of how things seem. And that's right at the center of your reading. So both of you miss each other tremendously, okay? Yeah, they don't know if they can meet your expectations. I feel as though many of you may almost put this person on a bit of a pedestal, and they're just kind of like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. You are the other half of me. I am the other half of you. My job in this lifetime was to break you out of a toxic cycle of a broken heart that you had buried so deep that you didn't even recognize yourself anymore. They miss you and you miss them. But just know you will be together again. And many of you may even get that information directly from your spirit team. So pay attention to your dreams. All right, I'm going to leave that there for you, Leos. I'm so happy that such a heavy reading has kind of ended with the beautiful light of hope, happiness, faith, and a union that is, it feels real special. Yeah. So if it does resonate, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads and loads and loads of love, peace and light. You take care. Bye-bye.